How do you do? My name is Paul Johnson. I'm the founder of Monterey Fish Market in San Francisco and Berkeley. I've been working the docks for about 30 years now, and I've written this book called Fish Forever, and it relates some of my experiences on the wharf. It also tells you how to cook seafood, and it tells you how to choose the most sustainable and healthy seafood. Today we're going to talk about how to cook crabs. This is Alaskan king crab. These are Florida stone crabs. And here we have some already cooked Dungeness crabs, which we cooked this morning. One of the most important things when cooking crabs is to realize that they come from a salty environment. You want to approximate the saltiness of the ocean, and the flavor of the crab is maintained. For each gallon of water, I'm going to add 1/4 cup of sea salt. And then we're going to take our live crabs here. Come on, let me go. And we're just going to pop them in the water for about 12 minutes per pound. I'm going to show you how we clean a crab after you've cooked it. It's really pretty simple, truthfully. What you do is you grab the crab by the side of the shell, and you just separate the top shell. Comes right off. Then the first thing we want to do is we want to take off the dead man's fingers. That's what these are called. They're gills. You can snip them off with a pair of scissors or simply pull them off. And then next, we have the mouth parts, right here. These things here. We have to break those off. Stick your thumb in this hole here. Break those off. Turn it over, and what we have is called the apron. Pull this back, break that off, and discard that. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to cut this in half right down the center line with a French knife. When we cut it in half, we can see that there's this yellow matter here. This is what's known as crab butter. To get rid of that stuff, give it a quick shake in the sink. We're going to cut in between the legs so that we end up with a piece of body. See, look at that. Beautiful piece of meat, body meat right there attached to a leg. And your guests can just take this Pottery Barn crab cracker and crack their own. If you want to be really nice to your guests, what you can do is you can crack them yourselves. Here we have a Pottery Barn crab cracker, and what we do is we put the crab edge on. Once you get going, once you do it, it'll make it so much easier for your guests that they'll love you for it. A nice tool to have is a pick. Makes it really easy to remove the crab meat. See how this comes right out like this? All of that meat comes right out. Simple. A great way to serve this is on a platter such as this from Pottery Barn. Let the guests help themselves, and it's a great thing to do to have family and friends together to enjoy themselves. A crab feast is wonderful. There you go.